Welcome everyone. We are delighted to have you here for an important workshop. I am sure you're wondering what this session will be about. Well, wonder no more, as the purpose of this workshop is to discuss staff development plans which aim to educate, support, and provide a wide range of professional benefits. The main goal of this workshop is to enhance teachers' professional capabilities, creativity, and confidence by strengthening key areas such as classroom management, the integration of technology, lesson planning, and strengthening diversity and inclusion within the school. Before we go in depth about staff development plan, I'm sure you're wondering, what exactly is a staff development plan? Well, a staff development plan, according to educational research, is the coherent sum of activities targeted to strengthen and extend the knowledge, skills, and conception of teachers in a way that will lead to change in the way of thinking and educational behaviors to strengthen the learning process for students. It's also important for you to note that implementing a staff development plan benefits both teachers and students. A staff development plan outlines key areas that will be looked at throughout the academic year, such as the importance of classroom management, the integration of technology, the importance of lesson plan, the importance of diversity and inclusion, and much more important topics that may be selected. A staff development plan also serves many purposes such as enhancing staff collaboration, improving learning outcome for students, improving staff confidence and skills, and providing staff with growth and development opportunities. I'll now turn over to my next colleague who will share some more information with you.
What is a needs assessment? A needs assessment in early childhood education is a systematic process of identifying the gap between the current conditions and the desired outcomes for children, families, programs, or service providers to inform planning, resource allocation, and program improvement. The goal is to gather data to ensure that new or existing programs and services are relevant, appropriate, and effective in meeting the actual needs of the community they serve. Some components are planning. It defines the purpose, scope, and desired outcomes of the assessment with stakeholders. Data collection, gathering both quantitative and qualitative data from various sources to understand the current situation and the perceived needs. Data analysis, synthesizing the collected data to identify specific needs, performance gaps, and their underlying causes. Prioritization, applying specific criteria to prioritize the identified needs based on factors like severity, impact, and feasibility of addressing them with available resources. And reporting and implementation, communicating findings to stakeholders, using the results to develop, implement, or modify educational programs and interventions. Why needs assessment matters? A needs assessment in early childhood education is crucial for identifying learner needs, addressing educational gaps, improving outcomes, and involving stakeholders effectively. It emphasizes the importance in guiding program planning, ensuring equity, and tailoring instruction to meet individual children's unique developmental needs. Some reasons that needs assessment matters in ECCE are: it identifies individualized needs. Needs assessment help educators understand the specific requirements, strengths, weaknesses, and interests of each child. This allows for tailored and individualized instruction and support plans that addresses their unique developmental trajectories. It guides curriculum and instructional planning. The information gathered is essential for organizing learning environments, designing educational strategies, and adapting the curriculum to be developmentally appropriate and effective. As noted in a 2024 article, the results of an assessment help teachers determine if a child is making the desired progress and whether changes need to be made in instruction. addresses gaps, and enhances relevance. Needs assessments help identify existing gaps in the curriculum or service provided, allowing for targeted improvement. Understanding the specific needs of children, families, and the community ensures that educational programs remain relevant and aligned with current goals and standards. It improves learning outcomes and program effectiveness by systematically examining the gap between the current state and desired outcomes. A needs assessment ensures that educational investments lead to better results for students. Regular program assessments are also a way to demonstrate that a program is meeting its goals and improving quality for all children. Screen for delays and disabilities. Assessments are used to screen children for potential developmental delays or specific needs, enabling early referral to multidisciplinary teams and the provision of appropriate early intervention services. Fosters stakeholder collaboration. The process involves various stakeholders, including parent, teacher, and policymakers. This collaboration builds consensus buy-in and a shared sense of ownership, which is vital for successful implementation and acceptance of educational programs. Ensures equity and cultural responsiveness. Recent research highlights the need for culturally responsive assessments that consider students' backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences to promote a more equitable education system. Needs assessment helps ensure that the tools and practices used are appropriate for children from diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds. I thank you, and I now hand you over to Maureen.
Today's workshop is structured around several key sessions, each facilitated by experienced educators and tailored to meet specific professional development needs. We will cover topics like inclusion and diversity, technology integration, lesson plan improvement, and classroom management. Each session will be delivered through different modes, for example, online, blended, or hybrid, to maximize accessibility and engagement. The duration for each session is approximately 2 hours, allowing sufficient time for interactive discussions, practical activities, and reflection. Thank you. I'm going to share 4 aims of our staff developmental plan. 1, to acquaint teachers with existing and new learning technology tools. 2, improve instructional quality to increase student engagement and learning outcomes. 3, to help teachers create a learning environment that supports student participation, respect, and learning. 4th, and final, to improve teachers' ability to effectively address and challenge bias, prejudice, and exclusion in the classroom setting. Thank you. The goals of our staff developmental plans are to provide teachers with the needed practice skills to incorporate technology into the classroom, enhance instructional quality by aligning lesson plans and current research standard and diverse students' need, to promote collaboration and reflective practices among teachers to strengthen their overall classroom culture, and to develop a teaching staff that fully embraces and values diversity in all its forms, for example, culture, family, structure, ability, gender, race, and language. I thank you, and I now hand you over to Sean Lee.
Good evening, everyone. I am Sean Lee. Our objectives this evening are diversity and inclusion, incorporating technology, lesson plan improvement, and classroom management. Diversity and inclusion is important for creating a learning environment where every child feels valued, respected, and supported regardless of their cultural background, abilities, or individual needs. Promoting diversity and inclusion involves implementing strategies that build cultural competence among educators, such as understanding and respecting different traditions, languages, and family structure. It also includes addressing stereotypes and biases that may exist both consciously and unconsciously. By fostering open conversation and promoting positive representation of all cultures within the classroom. During daily activities like play and snack time, teacher can ensure that all children have equal opportunity to participate and succeed by providing these inclusive resources and adapting activities to meet diverse needs. Focusing on diversity and inclusion not only promotes fairness and equity, but also support every child's developmental rights, aligning with UNICEF principle on child's right, which emphasizes the importance of respecting each child's dignity, promoting equality, and ensuring access to quality education. By embedding these values consistently in daily routines, educators help cultivate a classroom community where children learn about empathy, acceptance, and the importance of celebrating differences, preparing them for respectful participation in diverse society. Incorporating technology or technology integration in teaching is essential for preparing children to thrive in a digital world for enhancing overall teaching effectiveness. When selecting technological tools, educators should align them with specific learning objectives, ensuring that the technology supports active engagement, critical thinking, and collaboration. For example, interactive whiteboard, digital storytelling app, educational game, an online platform like Google Classroom can make a lesson more dynamic and accessible. Managing online and blended classroom requires teachers to develop skills in facilitating a virtual discussion, digital activities, and moderating breakout groups. Creating engaging digital activities that promote meaningful learning experiences. Incorporating multimedia and interactive resources into lesson plan not only increases student motivation but also deepens understanding of concept. Video animation and virtual stimulation can bring complex ideas to life, making abstract content more tangible. Addressing accessibility issue is also critical. Teachers should ensure that digital resources are inclusive by providing adjustable font sizes, caption, audio, description, and alternative format to support children with diverse needs and ability. Furthermore, using technology boosts digital literacy among both teachers and students, ensuring they are prepared for future educational and professional challenges. When used thoughtfully, educational technology becomes a powerful tool to foster inclusion, engaging and meaningful learning experience while supporting the development of essential 21st century skills. Lesson plan improvement. This topic emphasizes the importance of continuous refining lesson plan skills to develop a more engaging, developmentally appropriate, and inclusive curriculum activity. Effective lesson plan improvement involves aligning learning objectives with children's interests, developmental stages, and diverse learning styles to ensure every child can engage in meaningful in the learning process. Teachers are encouraged to incorporate innovative methods such as technology, hands-on experiences, and differentiated strategies that cater to the various needs and abilities. Using these approaches help make lessons more relevant, accessible, and exciting for all learners, fostering a love of learning and curiosity. Improving lesson plan also enhances teachers' confidence, empowering them to deliver high-quality, effective lessons that promote meaningful educational outcomes. By continuously evaluating and adapting their plans, educators can better meet the evolving needs of their students, create an inclusive learning environment, and ensure quality education that respects each child's unique background and capability. This ongoing process of refinement ultimately leads to more impactful teaching and supports students in reaching their full potential. Classroom management. Effective classroom management strategies are essential for establishing a positive, safe, and engaging learning environment in an early childhood setting. Strong management techniques include care behavior expectation, consistent routines, and effective organizational skills that help create a structured atmosphere where children feel secure and ready to learn. Approaches such as positive reinforcement, gentle redirection, and proactive less classroom planning fosters respectful teacher-child relationships and promote a social emotional development. A well-managed classroom minimizes disruption, increase student focus, and encourage active participation which ultimately support the academic achievement and social skills. Additionally, fostering mutual respect and nurturing a culture for cooperation helps children develop self regulation and responsibility. Skillful classroom management also involves using visual cues, transition signals, and collaboration rules that children understand and follows happily. When children experience a respectful and orderly environment, they are more motivated, confident, and eager to explore and learn, building strong organizational routine, respectful relationship not only supports a productive classroom atmosphere but also lays a foundation for children for lifelong social and emotional well-being. I now hand you over to my next colleague, Aaron McConnell.
Thank you, Sean. And now it's time to get to know a bit about our presenters. Our workshop features esteemed facilitators with diverse expertise. Miss Maureen Leslie brings over 15 years of experience as a diversity and inclusion specialist, advocating for equitable and inclusive settings where all children can thrive. Miss Erin McCollin specializes in digital literacy and curriculum design, supporting teachers in integrating technology effectively, as highlighted by Taiwo 2025, who emphasizes the importance of technological competence for professional growth. Miss Debbie Ann Lynch focuses on classroom climate and student engagement through positive behavior support. Well, Mrs. Shaw Lee contributes with her innovative lesson planning strategies. Together, their collective knowledge reflects a commitment to fostering inclusive, innovative, and responsive early childhood education. I now hand you over to Miss Debian.
Good day, everyone. My name is Debian Lynch, and today I will be discussing the evaluation questionnaire. The evaluation questionnaire was designed to gather your feedback on the staff development workshop. The main goal or purpose of this questionnaire is to assess the effectiveness of the workshop sessions, including content relevance, delivery methods, and overall experience. Your insights will help us identify areas of strength and areas that are needed to be improved to further enhance our future training sessions. The questionnaire consists of a series of questions that prompt you to reflect on the different aspects of the workshop. Questions may include ratings on clarity, usefulness, engagement level, and applicability of the training content. You can access this form via the link provided. Please allocate some time to honestly and truthfully answer the questions in the form. Your responses are confidential and crucial for us to improve our programs. Constructive feedback enable us to tailor our professional development to better meet your needs and the needs of your students. We encourage everyone to participate actively. Your opinions truly matter and contribute to the continuous growth of our teaching community. Thank you for your time and cooperation in completing this evaluation. Your input will help shape future workshop and professional development initiatives. Next, I'm going to be talking about our online platform and how it will be used in our workshop. This will be used to facilitate flexible learning. We will utilize digital platforms like Google Classroom, Teams, Zoom, and of course, Google Meets. These tools enable live workshops, breakout discussions, real-time Q&A, and recordings for review as recommended by TAO 2025, who underscores the value of accessible, rich source online environments for continuous development. All this means is that our staff will be able to review important topics at any time via Teams or Google Classroom, where they will have access to these recordings, which will enhance awareness, comprehension, and adaptive learning. Recorded sessions allow educators to revisit content and deepen understanding at their own pace. Furthermore, classrooms, Google Classrooms and Teams streamline resource sharing, task submissions, and communications, supporting ongoing engagement and reflection. All of this is consistent with SCON's 1983 concept of reflective practice in professional growth.
Thank you, Debbie. Marketing channels. Effective communication is critical for maximizing participation and engagement. To achieve this, we will use multiple marketing channels, including email newsletters, internal bulletin boards, social media, and direct messages. These channels will keep staff informed about registration, schedules, and resources, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. As the Rich et al. Highlights, clear messaging and organized outreach are key to successful professional development programs. Regular updates will ensure broad awareness, encourage participation, and reinforce our collective commitment to continuous improvement.
Hi, ready to dish the lemonade and grab some new tools for your professional toolkit? Scan the QR code now. It is your VIP pass to a high energy session packed with actionable insight, fresh ideas, and a chance to collaborate or maybe to laugh a little bit too much. But with your brilliant colleague, don't miss the fun. It's gonna be a vibrant session. Okay, so come along. Don't forget, scan your QR code to be a part of this exciting session. Thank you.
To conclude, by providing new approaches to technology application, inclusion, and engagement, teachers can make learning environments more engaging and dynamic and improve classroom climate and student achievements, respectively. The innovations in teaching methods create a more welcoming environment in which every learner will feel appreciated and welcome. Moreover, professional development of teachers will also increase morale and competence of teachers and will lead to a strong spirit of collaboration and a professional community. Consequently, this raises the level of general performance of the teaching environment to benefit of both teachers and students.